Hi, my name is Andy and I am responsible for facilitating all of the EMDR and mental wellness intensives through Bright Spot Counseling. So if you're curious about what EMDR is, I'm going to give you a very short explanation because it's rooted in neuroscience, and unless you're a little bit geeky like me, I don't want to bore you. But basically, when we experience something negative in our lives, something that our brain and body perceive as our threat, our bodies get activated through our nervous system. When that happens and that event is actually a trauma to us, meaning our brains don't process it all the way through to a resolution, they store it in a place where it continues to activate our emotions, our senses, and our nervous systems. EMDR is one of just a few interventions that are proven to help heal from trauma as opposed to just teaching people to cope. Believe me, I very much value coping strategies. I've been a therapist for 21 years, and many of those years I've taught people how to cope. But I can tell you I've never seen anything like this before. People will come to me after a paralyzing car accident, a sexual assault, bullying that happened in their youth but they're now in their 40s, dating trauma, all kinds of events that happen in life, being fired from a job, but that somehow became a trauma integrated into their brain, their body, their heart, their thoughts, and now they find that years and years later, it's still affecting how they feel about themselves, how they feel about the world, how they engage in the world or engage with other people, and they want to be free of it. So how does EMDR work? Well, we have two hemispheres in our brains, and EMDR is a process in which we use something to stimulate those two hemispheres in a pattern where they're lighting up in an alternating way like this, while we think about and focus on a certain image, how our body feels, how disturbing the event is, and the act of stimulating the brain that way moves that memory from our long-term memory, where it's stored but getting triggered and triggering our nervous system, forward to the front of your brain where all your higher level thinking is, where you can analyze, assess, make decisions, come to understandings, so that whatever those events are that have happened in your life, and sometimes they're things you would never guess that are buried, but we're investigators together and we find them. Once they move forward to the front of your brain, they feel better. They feel different. Your body doesn't react anymore. Your thoughts about those things change. You have new revelations. Your behaviors change because maybe there was something you were avoiding and now it's no longer trauma and you don't have to avoid it anymore. Or maybe there were certain kind of negative thoughts you had about yourself or other people, and now those thoughts change. So congratulations to you if you're considering EMDR. I've never seen healing like this ever. People walk away saying they felt things fall away from them, they feel free, they feel light, they feel like they can take on their life in a new way. I hope that this is something you'll choose to do for yourself, and I wish you all the best.